Hey!
Hi.
I knew it was going to be you. How are you doing?
Friends?
How beautiful!
How are you doing?
Good, good. Yeah, I forgot to take a book with me, but I'm going to get it tomorrow before the weekend.
Yeah, oh, it's good. And I don't know much about it, so like, I don't have an opinion either way, but I'm already finding that I'm like getting swayed.
Who are you swayed toward?
That she did it right now, anyway.
I have to tell you, I read a few things about it, and I do have to say, I was swayed that way, but who knows? Hi, Paula. Hi, Jean.
Hi, Suzanne.
Hi.
I'm working my sound. Sound you hear in the background is Pro on the Wall.
Well, I could, and then you went out a little bit.
Better?
Yes.
I don't know why this thing shows red. I've done everything I can to show red.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a little low. I mean, because when you're leaned over whatever it is, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounded great.
All right.
I think Alex had a previous meeting. I think the union was meeting, but he did say he was coming, so I would expect him soon.
Okay. Bye. This is like doing this, freaking crazy.
I mean, I see you have a hat on.
I am freezing, right? Like, I was out doing yard work, etc. Rosewood stuff now. I'm here, and I'm freaking lazy. So it's like a baseball hat or this hat. That's it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look, a couple of things before we get started, just FYI.
Paul, I'm sorry. Is there a way? It is coming into you and going out a lot. Is there a way that you can get it?
Okay, is this better?
I think so. What about everybody else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't know if it's going to stay that way. All right. So I went and looked at Board of Selectmen virtual minutes from the last Board of Selectmen meeting. So that was last week. It was pretty interesting. A lot of people, well, some people had stuff to say about Kurt. Rich Demko had said at the Republican Town Committee meeting that people wanted to say something, so I said, I typed it and sent it. But there weren't all that many people, but the people who did speak, it was really good. So that's it. If you have nothing better to do with your time, you want to watch it.
To be honest, I meant to, and I haven't had a chance to yet. So we got Joyce. Joyce is in.
Hey, Joyce, all right.
Hi.
Okay. We have 1, 2, 3. We're missing
Debbie Wazakowski
and
and Alex. I'm going to text Alex to see because we do need one of them for a quorum.
Yep. That's my.
I do plan on looking at that though because I knew that I know he's reading.
I gotta tell you that Nicole Flaherty's Ditria was good. Nevis was good, and then oh my God, Joyce, help me.
What?
Anne Marie Dragonis.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely freaking phenomenal. She wrote,
Oh, wonderful.
yeah. So we'll see what happens. So
I mean, is it still contested, or is she pretty much it?
they're gonna have whoever they're gonna do is gonna be October 20th online. So it would be really good if people went on to check it out, right? That's my take, right? Because it was like it was just it was really interesting, you know. So that was it. Okay, do we have? Did Alex text you back?
Not yet.
Fine.
I mean, I could try Debbie too. I think.
Well, that might be booked up.
Oh, okay.
Did you try her?
If you have her information, that might be better if you tried her.
I can try. Pardon me for trying to throw all this to the river. The thing, was it was, yeah, it was Nicole. I was laughing when she was online. Well, she had her cat walking on. I was just like laughing my ear off because of those people who are cat people. So I'm laughing. I have, okay, so Remy just walked out of the room, which is really good. What's today? Thursday? So Tuesday, he had $710 worth of dental work done.
Oh no!
Yeah. Debbie said she's going to join in now. Yeah, so this was at Naugatuck Valley Animal Hospital next door to Valley Floor Covering that are.
Yeah.
I got news for you. They gave me X-rays. That I have X-rays of his 2 X-rays. I think are better than what my dentist does. I'm just telling you. I cannot believe it. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, it was just. So they ended up. They had to pull one tooth. So I'm just trying to keep up to date on all the meds and stuff. I mean, this was, it was like, well, if anybody's had oral surgery or whatever, you know that like you sort of drool and there's blood and there's,
Oh yeah.
it was just, that's it. So now he was spoiled before, now he's spoiled for everything.
He must be so happy with his teeth being cleaned and being able to eat more maybe, and
I'm hoping, but like I can't let him play with his chew toys. I can't. So now the big thing is he sits and he whines at me like forever. It's not funny. It's pretty horrible.
I would imagine it would be. I would imagine.
And then now we're like making whining noises at each other.
He wants the chew toy. Is this why he's doing the whining noises?
Yeah. He wants all that, but I can't get it.
No, you can't. I mean, any other thing I think you'd fold like a deck of cards, but you can't do that.
So that's it. But okay, so we're gonna give it.
Here's Deb.
I got 6. We have Deb.
Yep.
Where's Deb? All right, Deb. Woo! We have a quorum. How cool is this? Okay. So I'm gonna call the meeting to order at 6:06. And let's do the Pledge of Allegiance. Right? Pledge allegiance.
I just
To the flag
of the
of the
United
United
States
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 of
of
America,
America,
to the
Republic,
which it
which
stands,
stands
one
one
nation,
nation,
under
under
God,
God,
one
indivisible,
indivisible,
liberty,
with
and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, so I hope everybody has had an opportunity to go through the minutes from September 17th.
I make a motion to accept.
Okay, wait, Joyce, hold on. Motion to accept Joyce. Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Joyce, that's Jean. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
abstention.
No abstentions?
Yes, I abstain.
Debbie?
Deb? Okay.
Yeah, I abstain. At the meeting.
All right, approval of the monthly treasurer's report through July and August.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did get a text back from Alex. Shall I tell you what it says? It says, Alex says, I'm still at 98 Bank Street, cleaning up a mess that got past me. I'm filthy. I can't make it.
Okay, that's fine. So it must be a police department.
I think so.
All right, so approval of the monthly treasurer's report through July and August. Did everybody go through that? Do we have any questions? Okay, can I have a motion?
Motion
I'll make
to
a
accept.
motion.
Okay, second was who?
Library board.
Jean, was that you? Second?
Yes.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? One. Okay.
One abstention?
Yep. Okay. All right, now we're on the item number 4, library director's monthly report.
Okay. Now, I'm going to have to say I did not put this in the report. I meant to send an email out about it, but only it's basically what I was directed to give you for this meeting. And Joyce had some questions. I did check. We bought a scanner at one point. The meetings were used for, we do still pay for our dues for Connecticut Library Consortium. We get to go to programs free for that, so, which are for professional development, so we paid for those. And on the year end in July, and I had mentioned this to Paula, but I don't think I mentioned it to anybody else, the $26,000 was incorrect because the $7,000 from the Valley flooring needed to come off. So it is $19,000. It's not, it's not $26,000. I will say Lisa didn't make a mistake because that was just the way that everything was tabulated, and it wasn't technically an expense until after that. So she changed that.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead.
okay, so I was just going to start with the report. So I've been keeping all the months on it just so that we can kind of see what goes on each month. And once again, we opened up on Wednesday, June 17th. This is, we opened up for computer use. Well, that's skipping, so I'll wait. But the September total of bags was, we were open 20 days. Total of bags was 527, and that can be 10 items, 5 items, 1 item. So adult books, there were about 893, children's books, 537, YA, 69. So with the programs, yeah, sorry.
I was just going to say, just a comment. I'm glad to see that the numbers are going up.
Yeah, me too. I will say some people are still feeling awkward about coming. We just had a discussion today about what we're going to do with the curbside table in the wintertime, because we'd like to move it into the foyer, which we now can, but at the same time, some people really don't want to enter the building, so keeping it out there may be the best thing for them. But in any case, we'll work it out, and hopefully things will go safely for Seymour. With the programs, there were 4 children's programs offered in September. Rebecca runs the book clubs. I've been running this preschool story times on Facebook Live. Rebecca presses the on button and the off button for me. There was only one in September. This is because Rebecca hasn't been, most likely Rebecca will be promoted. That's not going to take place until COVID is over a little bit, until there's a hiring freeze right on now. So she's been still doing the cataloging and all the other things. I'm not as good at the story times by any means. But it is the way we divided work so that it would work out well for the library. Adult programs, we had 4 programs for the month, cumulative 50 attendees, kombucha and kimchi, frankly, gross. 8 to 9 attendees.
Wait, did you say gross?
Yes, I did. I think if I continue to...
Kimchi can be...
Well, the kombucha, there's this thing called SCOBY that grows, and it grows... So, book club at the Land Trust, we've been doing well with that, and we've been meeting there with our masks on, and, so we've been pretty safe. Jess comes, and it's been fun. Jason's Cappuccici's, I was really excited about this. We had the World's Fair program, and we had 26 attendees. People came from New York State. People came from all over, and I'm going to say nice work, Jason. He was phenomenal. But his talk that we did in October, we maxed out. We had 100 people come to the Witches of Connecticut.
Wow. Nice.
So that was incredible. And when it comes to the library, we were open for computer use as of Tuesday, September 15th. So we've been very conservative, and that's based on what Town Hall wants us to be at this point. And that was opening up for the computer appointments. They wanted people to make appointments, but we also know that some of our patrons don't have cell phones or a way to get in touch with us. So we were able to take up walk-ups. There's no browsing in the library. If anybody has walked by, and now you can actually get into the foyer in the lobby area and walk right up to the circulation desk, which has the barrier of the plexiglass. You can't browse. So they had to put plastic over stuff. That would be what I would hope would be the next thing that we can open up. I will have to say, unusual in this time period, Seymour has been very definite on, and this came from above, on keeping the bathrooms open, which we're happy to see, because many of the other libraries, Derby Neck, I'm not sure, I think Shelton is not opening up their bathrooms either, and I think they're limiting the time so much to like 30 minutes, but, I mean, we're an hour for the computer. I will have to say, as of the, what day was it? Was it October 8th that we moved up to the 3rd phase? We're back to 2 hours that they can do. We did have quite a few people in today. People are doing printing, DMV visits, unfortunately for them, because DMV visits you have to do online. You have to get an appointment online, which has been quite awful for some of our patrons. So we're getting a little bit more back to normal with that. We had 6 patrons a day coming in. I'd say it's probably gone up to 10, but our capacity right now for in the building is 17. So we could have a lot more people, but once again, I ask, sometimes we're all putting books out on the curbside. Sometimes we ask people if they want to come in, or, because they'll say, do you have this book? And we'll be like, do you want to step in? And some people are really not comfortable with that yet, but that will come. So that's basically where we are, and we have a lot more to go for opening up. This is so we're looking forward to getting there.
Okay, my only okay, does anybody else have comments with regards to Suzanne's report? Going once, going twice. Okay. I think the report is really good. I appreciate it.
I have to tell you, I just thought I forgot to put on how much we're going to spend next month. So I do need to do that, and I'm sorry about that.
Okay. I think that your report is good. I appreciate the numbers. I think that's really good. My only comment is that as I look at how the numbers on COVID are increasing in the state of Connecticut, part of me wants to say, yeah, let's open everything. The other part says, oh my God, you can't do that. I have agita because. So I just, if, I don't know how everybody else feels, I'm just sharing it with them. If I had my brothers, I would rather be conservative and get my ass kicked. Don't my posterior kicked, okay, just get my posterior kicked because we're conservative versus more liberal, right? So that's my comment on that.
I have to say, I'm going to respond to that, and I have to say I agree, and I think that because we're back in the building and we're seeing people that we know, we're getting a little bit lax. So we have all talked about that. We do have all the hand sanitizing, washing our hands, but we do have some people that, whether it's a patron or whether it's a staff member, that we need to be a little bit careful of, and we're trying to do that. So yes, there's been things that I wanted to push for, but then in the back of my head, I'm like, how can I be doing this when, so I agree, it's better to be conservative about it, and we're still able to provide for patrons.
One of the things, like I've seen, is that on a touch screen, COVID could live for up to 28 days if it's not clean, right? So I'm just like, so I'm just sharing that all with you, and I'll just leave it at that.
No, and I agree with you. And we've cleaned the plexiglass a few times. I'm not sure what the cleaning regimen is for the maintenance guys. I mean, sometimes we've talked about that, sometimes we see it. But I agree, and we have said to some patrons, somebody brought in a child today, and it's great to see a child, but they were running and touching stuff, so we did say, not for us, because frankly, we're open in this area, so you can touch anything you want, but just be careful and use a sanitizer before you leave. So thank you very much, Paula. We do appreciate that the board cares about our patrons and the staff.
So that's all the comments I have. I don't know if there's other public comment. Jess, if anybody
No.
else.
I have a question.
Joyce, go ahead.
Did you talk to Tony Caserta about the air conditioner?
What aspect of the air conditioner?
We're supposed to get some kind of cover or something for it.
Joyce, I'm still waiting to hear from Tony with regards to those dollars. Right, so stuff is still a little bit up here because of transition stuff. So I'm following up on that. I have not dropped it. Okay. Joyce.
Yeah, okay. I'm getting a lot of static on my phone. I don't know about anybody else.
Yeah, here too.
Yeah.
All right, well, anyway, so I am following up with you. I have not dropped it. Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's tough because now I hear the static too. I turned my volume up all the way so I can hear you all, but I could see where some people might have a problem with this.
Yeah, okay. Let's go on to the next item on the library website, something an update. Suzanne and I met with Peter last week.
I think it was last Monday. I can't remember, but it was a Monday.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So it's been Monday. It's been 10 days. That with Peter Sand.
Yes.
So it was Joyce, myself, and Peter. Joyce and Peter had a great conversation. We're waiting to hear back from him with regards to stuff. There was stuff that I'm not knowledgeable about. Just like the ball is in their court. So it seemed like it was working okay. Once we get, I'm going to say an update is pending. And once we get additional information from them, we will present it to the board with regards to updating the website. Is that accurate, Suzanne?
Yes, and I'll say that evening when I got home, it was late though, it was like maybe 9 or 10, I sent him the websites that we were going to send him. And then it took me a couple of days. I had a little bit of an issue at the library. I mean, more it was, I took a sick day. So it took me a couple of days to get him the logos. So I think it took me until Thursday or maybe even Friday to get the logos.
When we get an update, we will get all the information out to the board, okay? Okay, with regards to the tables in the library development, I copied all of you on the email to Mr. Kroll with regards to the tables and the refinishing. I need to try and get up to lumber place in Waugatuck. I went online, got Micah samples with regards to the color and stuff. And I want to see if I can have something that's touchy-feely so that we can make a determination from there. So, with regards to the tables in the library development, I would just like to say that is working at this point in time, if that's okay with everybody.
What was that last part, Paula?
I would like to say that tables in the library development, there's stuff when they spray and clean and it trashes the tops of the tables. So I think online is great, but when you look at these things online, the colors are me. Like I can't, you know, like improvement places. They would have a board, right, for Micah sample, make a sample. So I got to get up to Waugatuck and then maybe Waterbury. I've not been able to get that done, but I do have that on my list next time I'm out. So if I find something that matches the color of what we have, oak tables, it will be in good shape. Or redo the tabletop. So this is new development that's still working. Waiting an update, okay? Update pending for number. Okay, discussion. One of the. Is that good with everybody?
Yes.
Good with me.
Okay. New business, discussion of an IP plan that would upgrade a specific amount of computers each year. Alex had brought this up to me to have some kind of thing where you update computers on a regular basis, so you don't get slammed in a year for like spending $50. I think I would like to, with new business that's going to be working, one of the things I would like to share with you is I've had conversations with Suzanne because we'd approved purchase of computers. Alex had come up with the idea of having all-in-one computers. Dan and I spoke. The game plan, we needed 7 computers. The game plan as of now is to get 3 all-in-one computers and 4 regular computers. The all-in-one computers would go to staff, and they would go to staff because staff would do all-in-ones have cameras, and then they can participate in Zoom and make everything easy for staff, right? So if anybody has any questions or objections to that, I would like to hear it. So the all-in-ones are a little bit more than the regular computers with Windows 10, but I don't think it's any change. That's what I got. Thoughts, comments, objections? Okay, so we're gonna go with the 3 and the 4 for now. and see how that works out. New business under number 10 is laptops for library and Zoom, Windows 10 or Mac. I really don't want to get into Mac. There's nothing that we have as Mac. I think we're better off sticking with Windows 10. So as we go forward, we'll look at the laptops. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, ultimately, if the all-in-ones work for us, that solves a lot of the problem, because we had a problem with our laptops that we have in the library with the Zoom meeting for the children, and they have Windows 7, so they're going out of date, and that's a problem. But if we can get these others, I mean, ultimately, we'll probably still need a couple of laptops, and that we can port those someplace else. So that Rebecca's been filming a science teacher outside on the grounds that's been doing programs for Zoom, and that would be great. But we can hold off and see, definitely, because it's outside.
Okay. That's
Thank you.
good. Anything else on item number 2? Okay, public comment?
No.
No.
Good. Library directors discussion. Any items of concern or interest? I love it. Well, I'm just looking. Deb, I like the lights from wherever you're sitting. Those look really cool.
Thank you.
They do.
Looking good.
Very nice.
Jean and Jess, I like it. I didn't even see a cat walking from.
The cat visited earlier. One of them.
If anybody has any questions or whatever, please, let me know. If anybody has an opportunity to look at the video from Kurt's last week, that was a pretty cool thing to watch. We'll see how stuff goes going forward. If you have time for, I want to say October Board of Selectmen is going to make a decision who takes over Seymour. There might be something everybody wants to look at. And that's all I really have for right now. It's just like, we're hunkering down, hunkering up, and doing the best we can. Okay?
Thank you. And I have to say, in the library, we're kind of in a holding pattern. We're, waiting for things to work out. We are sending some staff. They asked us if we would be able to help out anyway with the election, so we're going to try and do that. And everything's moving along.
I just have one other comment I need to put out. I'm also on director on Central's alumni board, and one of the things the new alumni association decided was to set up a book club virtual online, and then because they knew I was associated with the library, they asked me for ideas with regards to books, which I then immediately bought to Suzanne because I'm reading old stuff, really terribly not current. Although Suzanne gave me a bunch of books that were good, and then I also took 2 books out so I could read them. One was Hillbilly Elegy by J.D. Vance, and the other one was Where the Crawdads Sing, and both were really, Suzanne, both were really excellent.
Oh, I'm so glad. That's wonderful.
They were freaking great, and I will tell you that Hillbilly Elegy is like the story of my life. I understand that it was, the guy from Appalachia, Kentucky, and then Ohio. But I could identify with so many things that I did not know, I did not understand being my grandmother, my mother, and then my grandmother came over from Poland, my mother. not understanding all this stuff, I was just like, oh my God, this is like, I understand all this stuff. So I just wanted to tell you, thank you for your.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm really happy that that worked out.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Both books were great, and I'm still slugging through Hemingway. So you can tell I'm not current.
Meanwhile,
I know you are way more current on your freaking reading than ever me, and I admire you for that. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm working to catch up with you, Doug. Okay. That's it. Does anybody have any comments, concerns, whatever?
No.
Okay, just have this is tonic water in a wine glass with ice. I'm like, why am I doing ice? But anyway, so that's it. Okay. Ladies, all ladies.
I know it's
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you very much. I appreciate all your help. Please tell John I said hello. Joyce, this is great. This is 2 months past your birthday. I don't know, that's I'm on the wrong date. That's next week, okay? But anyway, so I hope everything's going good, and that's all I got. All right.
Thank you, guys.
We have a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion.
Okay. Okay.
Who seconded Dean?
Debbie.
Debbie?
Great. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, ladies, be careful, be safe. And I gotta tell you, just as we go forward into the winter months, please, dear God, please be careful because I think it's gonna get worse. Okay, so
Yeah.
just please be careful. Okay.
You
You
too.
too.
All right.
Everybody else too, yeah.
Ladies, bye-bye.
Be safe, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Be safe.
Guys.
Bye.
See you next month.
Bye.